Hey Flosstube, it's Karen. I'm finally back for another video. Just gotta start off saying it is really hot. I'm in Colorado, as I've mentioned before, and we don't have AC, so it's kind of just a melting blob of this. So it is 80, my thermometer says it is 81 in this room right now. So if I look like I'm melting, it's because I am. Anyways, so another little tidbit, I guess, is I am getting over a cold, so I will try to keep the coughing to a minimum. So if I start hacking, I probably will cut that out, but hopefully not. Try to do this in one take. So this is my Flosstube video. I will be adding in a knitting podcast. I don't know what else to call it. All I see is podcast. So I think I'm going to add in a knitting podcast to keep them separate. So that's my channel update. I'm still really bad about updating. You guys, I think, have figured that out by now. I haven't had a super strong stitchy bug, cross-stitching bug. My knitting bug has been winning a lot. Hopefully you might hear some thunder in the background. It is the 4th of July. Happy Independence Day. We're staying home. The dogs have a fear of fireworks, so we're going to stay here with them and try to calm the beasts when the fireworks start going off, and we love that. We do that every year. We just sit at home, relax. I clean the office, but I got a cleaning bug. Got lots of bugs. Not real bugs. Not real bugs. We had a spider the other day, and I was like, oh. Anyways, so my stitching bug hasn't been super big, which is fine. It actually came back in the last couple days, and you'll see the progress that I made on that. But without further ado, so there's going to be just whips, no finishes, but I'm pretty far on a few things. So we're going to start with the one I think with the least amount of progress. Is my wedding sampler. You guys remember that? Sorry about the lighting, guys. I don't know what to do about it. Here it is. Let me get this folded back so I have two hands. So where I think I was last time was over here. So I've done this section, which doesn't seem like a lot, because it's not. It's really not. I do like a chunk. Whenever I take this out, I do a little bit. As you know, I don't know if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're returning, you would remember that I am beading this entire thing, and it's hard to see with my horribly old iPad, but you can kind of see it a little bit closer. This is again on Picture This Plus Mirage that I got from a stitching shop in Denver, Colorado. Which hopefully, July 30th, I'll be going back with the Stitchers of Colorado and meet up with some of them. I probably won't take this. Probably not. I need a lot of the underlight that I use, which is from IKEA. It's so helpful. It's bendy. It's great. So I'm not going to bring this. But I have been trying to get some work in on it a little bit every time I stitch, just to take out a lot of stuff. So hopefully I'll get back to that soon, sooner rather than later. Also in this video I have 2 new starts. Sorry, my notes are down here, so bear with me on that. Alright, so this is, actually, I didn't add that one. Okay, that's all I need right now. So this is another new start. This is, I am super excited, my first Riolis kit, and it's adorable. What do they call this one? I don't know. I don't know. I know it's a pug, obviously. This pug looks like Isaac's parents' pug, Shema. And I saw it, and including the orange harness. She has an orange harness as well. So I was like, I want to do a Riolas kit. It was on sale, which was awesome. And why not? I've always wanted to do one. I almost got a horse one, but I was like, no, this one looks like Shema. So I did start it. I'm using the, I'll show you guys the chart. The fabric that it came with, which is a 14 count Aida, and the threads, in case you've never done a Riolas kit, I was going full on with this piece until I was like, wow, I don't feel well. I'm allergic to the fibers, I think. I was also getting a cold, but I think I'm allergic to the fibers. So it's a wool, it's kind of a woolly acrylic blend, and it's on 14 count Aida, which I will show you. And I'll show you in case you've never seen a Riolas kit. Undo. This is what I have so far. Doesn't seem like a lot, but I wasn't stitching much. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors in there. Five colors. And then I made this lovely needle minder. It's a pug, and he's got googly eyes. I don't know if it'll show up or not, but he's got googly eyes. You know, the normal guinea pig noises that I gotta look to see what it is. I'm too easily distracted. So that's, again, 14 count. I've been stitching a lot on 14 count recently. I think it's been a nice break from my normal stuff. Sorry guys, I'm trying to figure out how to fold this. So the threads come in these little cards, and they are numbered, so 1 through 14 for me. And the chart is done by number, so you can tell where you need to get your colors from. I don't know if it's going to show. This one shows it a little bit better. You can see all those little like wisps of thread. I think that's why I'm having some allergies with it. It's nothing to do with the, like, I didn't get like an old kit, or I got it from 123 Stitch. Didn't have an issue with that. It's brand new. It's new in package. I think it's just the fibers, which is weird because I knit and I don't have that problem. But I love it. It's so cute and adorable, and it's in this little envelope thingy that I got from, I want to say Office Max. So I call this one Shema because I'm not original. So, Shema. Yay. Alright. That is that one. So that was a new start. So my other new start, well, there's 3 new starts. I don't know what I'm talking about. The other new start that I have is from the Cross Stitch Crazy. They covered it. I'm not sure. This one. This Cross Stitch Crazy came with a little kit with the magazine. So the free gift. And I am doing this guy. This little hedgehog. I just closed it. Oh, pattern. Not gonna actually show you guys the pattern, just trying to get you a bigger picture. Okay. So I'm doing that guy. It comes with the card, comes with the fabric, floss, and the buttons to do both of these. I am just gonna do the hedgehog. I am doing the county fair in, oh dear, 3 weeks? 3 weeks, I think. My wedding's in 2. In case you're wondering on an update on that, I leave a week and a half from now to go back to Illinois for that. And then it's about another week. And then the county fair is a week after my wedding. and I'm staying for it. I love county fair. So I was looking for something little that I could just try to get my stitching bug back. I had one cross stitch done already for the fair that I did. It was that snowy string. Finished it, framed it. That one's done. So I was looking for something else I can do, just because I like cross stitching. Obviously, I have a Flosstube. So I decided to do this guy because he's little and he's cute, and I could get him done. So there. So let me put him in his little envelope. This is what I have done so far. So, pardon me. My comments on this. I have a few. The body stitches up really easily, like the regular cross stitching. There are 2 fractionals, which I didn't do, because I don't care. I was not about to do that on 14 count. What I didn't look at was the back stitching, because I don't like doing back stitching. There's a couple people that like doing it. I am not one of them. But I don't know if you can see. I started the back stitching up here, and I'm going this direction. Most of these back stitches are in between them, so they're like fractionals. So I'm having to poke through the centers. That one set off a car alarm. Having to go through the centers of everything, and I bent my needle trying to do it, and I'm still going to keep going. My finger's a little sore too. I'm going to keep going, so I want to get this done. But in case you are not a fan of backstitch, or if you're smart and you look at the chart, do it on the 28 count so that you don't have to go through 14 count Ada in the middle of holes. Woo! See a lot of shaky hands. So, I still think he's adorable, don't get me wrong. In case you're also new to the channel, or you haven't watched my previous ones, The Prickly Crafter is my channel name. And I chose that name because I had 3 hedgehogs at the time. And I felt like that was pretty notable. So I call myself The Prickly Crafter. It's not because I'm angry. I promise. I don't think I've ever been angry on camera. But I had 3 hedgehogs, so The Prickly Crafter. So this is just a little... I no longer have my hedgehogs, which is sad. Now I have guinea pigs. But this is... I really like it. It reminds me of my hedgehogs. So it does say happy birthday on it. Whatever. I'll probably still keep it anyways. I'm not going to give it to anybody. It's adorable. So there's that. There's that lovely, lovely one. Put this all back. And it does come with the buttons, like I think I already said. I wonder if we're having fireworks tonight. It does come with the buttons at the bottom. Those are making some weird noises today. Alrighty. Okay. Not a new start, but one you have seen before, is Hannah's Brownstone, which I'm getting the photo of. I should have been more prepared and taken it out, but I didn't. Hannah's Brownstone by the Scarlet House in Norden Crafts. There's that one more time in case you're stitching away. So I was working on the front of the house and the roof a little bit. It was the last time you guys saw this. I went back and watched my video to see where I was. And this is a kit. It did come with all of the Weeks Dye Works, so this whole thing is being done in Weeks Dye Works. And I should be working on this today, but here is where I am. So I got the bird done. I don't remember if that one was on there, but I definitely worked on the flag. There we go. So it's still patchy. I'm still filling in the cream color for the white stripes, but I did get that part done. And I think I worked on the roof a little bit, but I definitely focused on the flag because I thought it'd be cool to get done. But I should work on this today since it's 4th of July and finish up that flag. So I did work on that, just a little. That was a quickie. And then, last but not least, let's pull all the knitting stuff off of there. If you guys head over and watch my knitting video, you will see where all the progress was made in the last week. Anyways, so last week, Itty Bitty Stitchy Brittany had a giveaway for her 300 subscriber for her channel, and I won that giveaway, and I thank her tremendously. I think I've thanked her 1,000 times now. I'm super excited. And she was giving away the chart, which is Teaching Stitches. So that's what this looks like in case you didn't watch her video. Head over to her channel. Her videos are great. I look forward to them every single time they come out. I'm always like, when is the next one coming out? I love you. Oh my gosh. You have no idea. So this is the chart. And she sent that to me earlier last week. Yes, earlier last week. And this is how far, I started it, of course. This is how far I've gotten so far between my knitting and working on fair projects. I'm about halfway done, which is super exciting. Dun, dun, dun. And I made my needle minder again, because who doesn't need, I needed a needle minder to go with it, and Halloween and owls, like, makes sense to me. So that's that. Let me give you some details. So all of this project was pulled from Stash, which, again, that mega haul that I got, there's a video on that. I had fabric in it. I am using the Anchor floss instead of the DMC because I do have a almost complete set of Anchor floss as well. I did not have the DMC colors, even out of the box that I got. Plus, sorry, there's something outside. Didn't have the DMC. Don't know why. But I also did have, which is awesome, the Weeks Dye Works that it calls for out of that mega haul. So it's being done in Weeks Dye Works Onyx, and I luckily had about a skein and a half in my stash, so I'm hoping that will be enough. It is pretty old, so I don't really trust getting a new skein, but if I have to, I have to. But the fabric that I'm doing this on is a Herman Witchell 30 count in silver green. So it's a little bit closer. A little bit more green than that, that's a little better. I do have another piece. I already know where this piece is going, but I'm trying to remember what I did this on. So it's staying with this project until I am done with it, which means I will not start that other project until I finish this one, which has been a very good motto to have. I was going to enter this one in our county fair. I no longer am going to do that because it's not that big. It's very small. In case you're looking into getting this, it is on 1, 2, 3 Stitch. When I'm done with it, I will most likely do a giveaway as well to get it to another viewer. But in the meantime, it is little. So I think what I'm going to try to do is make it into a pillow. I know. You're like, why are you making it into a pillow? I don't know. I wanted to make it into a pillow. And I have this lovely scrap fabric that's kind of cute. Black patterny thing. And I think I have enough somewhere, probably here, to make it into a pillow. So, because I like the piece, I'm not going to frame it, and that is the only way I can show in my county fair is to frame it. So I'm not going to. I'm going to make it into a pillow. Gosh darn it. So that is the plan for that one. And again, thank you so much, Itty Bitty Stitchy Brittany. You have no idea how excited that made my day. I was having a horrible day. Just terrible. I saw your videos up, I was like, yeah, I'll just watch it, probably didn't get it, and I was super stoked. I told everyone. I was like, oh my god, I won something. So, thank you. Congratulations on your 300 subscribers. I am planning on doing a giveaway. I know I say that all the time. I've been cleaning my office, like I mentioned earlier, and I found a little booklet and a pattern that I think will end up going into a giveaway as well, because I haven't done one, and I really need to. And then when I'm done with, which is teaching stitching. I love the pattern, but I think it'd be good to share the well. So that is my cross stitching. And I'm only 20 minutes in after rambling for a very, very long time. That is it. That is all I have. Hopefully my stitching bug stays. Be good. I have a couple projects pulled out that are not in here. One of my Lizzie Kates that I want to see if I can get done. I'm not very far in it, so I'm not holding out much hope for that. But I would like to finish it. I'm in a finishing mood, which is great. So that hedgehog will get finished hopefully today. Ooh, it's windy. Hopefully today. If not, tomorrow, because I have tomorrow off as well. And what else? Probably go back to this guy again. Yes, he's on a huge Q-snap. It's easier for me to put it in my stand, and I don't have to hold it, so I can stitch two-handed, because I'm back to doing that again. So, I love this piece. I'm just going to keep bragging about it, even though I'm done. I love this piece. It's super quick, super easy. It's great. Anyways, so, hopefully I'll be back with some progress, with a finish, maybe even a pillow. So I think I'm doing videos about once a month. We'll see how next month goes. It is very close to my wedding, but yeah. So thank you again, new subscribers or new members or new people. Welcome. I'm a sporadic video person. I also have 3 guinea pigs, in case you saw the fleeting creature. And thank you to all returning subscribers and bearing with me. And I will see you next time. Bye.